Okay.
Who's that Danny Zaino? I heard he's got some type of a cooking show.
It's called Hardcore Cooking.
Hardcore Cooking.
Yeah, with Danny Zaino. Well, number one, I'm an athlete.
I heard it was Celebrity Cook Danny Zaino.
Celebrity Cook Danny Zaino. But how that was done is I ran martial arts teams and performance teams to perform. And then once I retired from that, the pandemic hit. And I was talking to Dina Martin on Facebook back and forth. And she started her show the same time I started my show. But the reason why I started my cooking show is we were hungry. And I said, Teresa, man, I'm fucking hungry and shit. You know, this pandemic, they're not selling shit. You got to have a COVID test to buy something. I said, just get me some flour and yeast and some sauce and I'll go to town, you know? And so I started making pizzas, and that's how the birth of the show. And then I have like a little Kim Kahana house, and I've got a lot of props and stuff like that because I've been putting on shows for years. And so we ended up starting putting on our shows. We have a studio, we put on our shows, and they're really super popular. But the reason why I did these was to make people laugh during the pandemic. It was the real reason why we started.
Yeah.
We were so bored and we had these skills to make people laugh, so we said...
It's a comedy show with a backdrop of cooking.
Yeah. My parents had a restaurant 27 years, a pizzeria, so I was the dough guy. Get suspended, get in a fist fight, whatever happened. Cops after me, still got to make the dough. So I knew how to make dough. And so then I started cooking all different meals and stuff. And for the crew, I feed the crew and junk like that.
And the animals outside.
And the animals at the back of the house. And that's it. But I knew how to cater, and I knew how to cook from a child, like 15, 14. So our meals are beautiful on camera. We have all the camera skills, we have all the comedy skills, and we have all the props. And then I have the best manager in the world, Kim Kahana. So
you can watch all the shows at hardcorecookingnetwork.com, and they're going to be on Roku soon.
Right.
Another network's picking them up.
Yeah,
Dream Family TV, She TV. There's some channels on Roku TV, and
yeah. And then eventually we're going to do the regular cooking. But for right now, there's a lot of comedy, a lot of slapstick. But once the next thing will be some regular recipes, because people are driving me up a wall. They want my recipes and all that stuff, which I don't give a shit.
Give me the recipe.
So, but it's a comedy cooking show with a drop back of cooking.
Backdrop of
cooking.
You said that backwards.
So yeah, so people are just amazed with the food. Because there's lobster and this and that, and everybody's like, oh my God.
And sometimes it's him with me screwing with him behind the camera.
Right.
And sometimes we have we call them our comedy variety specials, where we bring on guest hosts and celebrity
like
guests.
The Easter, or the big ones, New Year's. The New Year we'll have a big special. We already filmed. Now, we don't just film. We filmed in Italy, we filmed in Hollywood, and we filmed in Florida. Yeah. So that's going to be our holiday special. So it's going to be a real holiday special. These are real shows. That what I mean by that is they're real. They're done well, and they're entertaining, and they're 22 minutes now, because the network wants them 22 minutes. So so we put out teasers every once in a while of 30 seconds or a minute, or an infomercial of 2 minutes. So it all depends on what message we're trying to get across and stuff like that. But I'm glad we're at the Kahanas. We're getting ready to go back to Jupiter now. That's where we live, Jupiter, Florida. And we love the Kahanas, love Eddie. All right, he's a good friend. Matter of fact, I introduced him to the Kahanas, and he thanked me. He's learning. He's asking millions of questions, and he's getting the answers he wants. So yeah, with the cooking and everything, we have it down. My brothers came over the other day, and one had an octopus. He said, should I cook the eyes? I'm like, yeah, cook the eyes. With the octopus, I don't care, you know. I'm like, because that'll give the dye or whatever. I said, yeah, cook the eyes. Pull the eyes out, cook the eyes. And then my other brother made the potato pie, and then we made turkey and this, that, and the other thing, and I made squingilis, and I can go on and on and on. So we make
clams, the baked
clams, raw clams. Yeah. We make everything and anything. So, but we did this for Eddie. We haven't done that many interviews, have we, in a long time?
No.
It's been, what, a couple of years? Yeah. Been a couple of years. So, all right, so Ed's part of the ranch. And so, thank you so much.